Everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Hannah. I'm a part-time reseller and full-time teacher on Poshmark and Mercari. I have not branched out to eBay or anything like that yet, but I just wanted to make a quick video today to show you guys some of the organization tips and tricks and hacks and things that I use that make my life simpler, so hopefully they will help you. The first thing that I do when I get home from sourcing is I make a copy of the receipt. You don't have to do that. You can just clip it to a notebook paper. But I write down everything all the items that I got. The reason that I do this is because it helps me keep track of them and check them off as I list. And I also like to go back, which this is just like a fun little thing or whatever, but I like to go back and look. I don't think there's any on this page, but see like what sold and how much it sold for. So did I pay off like that trip to the store or that cost of inventory. So I do that, and then I just keep them in a binder. It also helps for tax time. I didn't even think about that until tax season. I was like, wow, that's great. Okay, the next thing that I do is after I have photographed my items and they're ready to go into inventory, measured and everything like that, I have a Google form. And usually I use it on my phone, but I'm using my phone right now to record. So I have a Google form like this, and I just fill in like what it is basically, and then the location and the cost of the item. So it populates into a spreadsheet, and when I sell something, I just go to the spreadsheet, I look at the item and where it is, and then I highlight it so that I know it's sold. Also, when I sell things, I have this little sales tracker sheet, and I do have it on Etsy as well. I'll put a link to that below, but you can totally make your own. Mine is very specific just because I like to go through and sort of look at the details and the data, like, oh, I sold the most or the least on this day of the week, the time of the day even, etc. So, I mean, on mine, I have, the item, the platform, the time it sold, the type of sale. Was it like offer to likers, or was it an offer from a buyer, etc., just to help me collect data. But that definitely comes in handy for me. What I do when I print off my little sheets, my Dymo sheets, okay, sorry. All right, so when I print these labels off, I write on the back of them what the item is, where to find it, all that kind of stuff that I will put on the sales tracker sheet. And then I slide it into my little handy dandy folder here. And I put it on this side. I have stickers and stuff that I keep in there. And I take it to go pack. And then when I'm finished packing, I put the slip in here, which I've got some to catch up on, it looks like. And then at whatever time, I put them on the sales sheet together. I probably have, I think I did it today actually, but I've had them building up quite a bit lately since we've started the virtual learning. So I don't have as much time as I used to, but that helps kind of keep them all in one place so that when you do come to write this down, it's all together. And then also I'll forget like what I sold, when, stuff like that, and I'll leave a whole item out or whatever. I do also do a thing that's like a yearly thing. I mean, it's not necessary. I just like it. And I'll keep all my sales tracker sheets. And then I also will print off, where you can print from Poshmark, the monthly sales sheet that Poshmark emails you. And the reason why I do both of them is because when Poshmark emails you this, those are the items that you got paid for that day. So if you sold something on Wednesday, well, the buyer got it on Friday and accepted it and rated it or whatever, and you got the money, that's when it puts it on this sheet. So technically, at the end of the month, you sell several items that would not be on the spreadsheet, if that makes sense. So I like to kind of compare them and see. But anyways, I also have listing sheets that help me list, that I can put on, or that I have on Etsy, and these are just little, I just use these when I measure things and stuff like that. They have details about the item, and I just bring it with me and jot it down, because otherwise this happens, because I lost it earlier, And so I have Zara and Perry Ellis and a bunch of numbers, which I thought that I would remember, but I won't. So then I'll have to end up doing it on the sheet again. But I hope this was helpful to someone, and if you like this video, subscribe below. I will leave a couple of links in the comments, and thanks for stopping by my channel.